Survival tip of the day. Welcome, friends. Today's survival tip is getting them to comply. Compliance. Yes, I'm sure you've heard of it, and I promise it's not a rumor. Our kids can comply, but they have to know that it is safe enough to do so. And remember, it's all on them. We cannot make choices for them, and let's face it, we've tried everything there is, right? What we can do is make it safe enough to comply with what we've asked. We can also be supportive to whatever decision they do make. Remember, it's crazy town, and you are not the mayor. They are. So here's an example. If they decide they want to take 3 days to do a chore, no problem. They can rack up the daily chores and you can keep score. I'll talk about that in future survival tips. But remember, our kids are afraid to comply. Their backwards wired brains think complying the way we tell them to is life or death. So I would say, I want you to sweep the floor A+. Of course, child refuses or throws a fit or whatever their torture of choice is. In whatever situation is safest, either fit throwing in their room or sitting on the floor next to you until they decide they are ready to comply, you wait them out. Remember, time in versus time out. Keep them close. Oh, I see you're having a hard time right now. Sometimes I like to try and make them smile. Kevin versus the floor. Who's going to win? You have just set up that the battle is not between you and the child, but between the child and doing the thing you ask. So when he does finally comply, and eventually, I promise they will, you can say, wow, you won. I like to take it a step further and have them think about how they were able to comply. I would say, Kevin, how did you do that? You were having such a hard time. How were you able to sweep the floor? Or even better, Kevin, why did you do that? You really did not want to sweep the floor. Why did you finally do it? Get them thinking about why and how they were able to make a good choice. They're just going to argue with you if you try to say it anyways. Validate whatever they say. If they say they don't know, that's fine. Well, that might be a good thing to know. And move on. We just want them thinking and knowing that we are supportive and safe and not judging their struggles. Hang in there, everybody. You got this.